My name is Dylan Tuttle. This is Michael Barker, and we're doing a piece called 21st Century Cure from Repo's The Genetic Opera.
Bear with us as they pull a coffin out on stage.
My grandmother.
You're gonna have to put it against the wall.
That one has to be there.
This will be quick. It's in my sight. I'll capture it and run back inside.
Industrialization has crippled the globe.
Enjoy gene codes day and nighttime formulas of Zydrate.
Nature failed as technology spread.
Ask a gintern if Zydrate is right for you.
And in its wake, a market erected.
Buying Zydrate from an unlicensed source is illegal.
And you can finance your bones and your kidneys. But best you be punctual with making your payments, lest it be you on the concrete below. It's quick. It's clean. It's pure. It's the 21st century. Cure. And it's my job to steal and rob.
What are you doing? The cash shutters! It's locked!
This way, kid. And why care for these petty obsessions? Your designer heart still beats with common blood. What if you could have genetic perfection? Would you change who you are if you could? Because it's quick, it's clean, it's pure. It's the 21st century, cure.
This can't be happening.
And it's my job to steal and rob. Graves!
No, I didn't do anything. It's him. Let go of me. I didn't do anything. Let go. Let go.
Scene.
I'm Michael.
I'm Kayla, and we will be performing It's Not You, It's Me by John Slice. So listen, it's not you, it's me.
I've heard that so many times. I think you're just saying that to spare my feelings.
No, really, it's just me.
Actually, you know what? I think it's me.
No, I'm pretty sure it's me.
I'm a terrible boyfriend.
You're a great boyfriend.
I'm terrible.
You're a wonderful boyfriend. I'm simply unable to accept your wonderfulness given my current state.
I'm slime. I'm beneath slime.
You're terrific. Honestly, I'm the problem.
I should have been more considerate of you.
Honestly, I'm the one who's been inconsiderate.
I don't even listen to you. Why didn't I listen to you?
Remember the time that I forgot your birthday? That was awful.
I don't even remember half the things you say.
I never say anything important anyway. I just go on and on and on. You would be crazy to listen to me.
I don't even remember your name sometimes.
You should date somebody with a more memorable name. I mean, what is my name anyway? Jenny? Who's gonna remember that?
I don't even shower.
Would you just stop arguing with me and accept the fact that I'm what's wrong with this relationship?
I'm argumentative. That's another one of my problems.
Just listen to me for 1 second.
I don't listen. I'm argumentative.
You need to understand.
Is somebody speaking? I don't listen to anyone but myself. I should be dragged out into the street and shot.
Why can't you just accept the fact that I'm what's wrong with the relationship?
Because obviously I'm the problem here.
You don't even know what the problem is.
I'm delirious of the problem. That's another one of my problems.
Stop being a moron.
Aha! So I am the problem.
Okay, the fact that you are a moron is a tiny part of the problem.
See?
But I'm the vast majority of the problem.
No, you're perfect. I am garbage.
Come on, I just admitted that you were part of the problem. Why can't you admit that I'm part of the problem too?
Because you're not.
It's always about winning with you, isn't it? You've always got to win.
I always got to lose. I'm a moron. I don't even know what you saw in me to begin with. I mean, I smell bad. I look bad. I don't shave. It's like, I don't know.
My reasoning is flawed. I am part of the problem.
Fine. Because you dated a moron like me, it's a little character flaw on your end.
And from that character flaw spring our entire, stupid, misguided relationship. So I am the root cause of everything that has went fantastically wrong with this relationship. Ha! I am the problem.
Fine.
What?
Fine. You are the problem, and I am completely innocent here.
You are not completely innocent.
No, I am. You are a foul beast, and I am so grateful to be rid of you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. You are a
You don't
terrible.
even shower!
That's because I don't want to smell you. I deserve that.
Sorry.
No, that was way over the line.
I shouldn't have gotten violent.
I'm just too argumentative. I mean, when someone throws a glass of water in my face.
I say no.
All right, Carol, bad on your feet. Come on, on your feet.
ever heard the blues? And you know what I tell them? I tell them the day I was born. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because I was born a woman. We got some noisy females in the house tonight. I do like to hear that high-pitched sound, you know? I do. I find being a woman interesting. Don't you? What are we, ladies? What are we? We are the waitresses at the banquet of life. So get into that kitchen and rattle them pots and pans, and you better look pretty goddamn good doing it too, or else you're gonna lose your good thing. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? I'll tell you why we do that. We do that for love. Don't you love to be in love? Ain't it great to be in love? Don't you just love to be in love? Don't you love laying in bed at night, waiting for your man to show up? Oh, when he finally does, around 4 o'clock in the morning, with whiskey on his breath and the smell of another woman on his person. Oh, honey, I could smell another woman 500 paces. That's an easy one to catch. So what do you do when you catch your husband with the smell of another woman on his person? Do you say, oh, honey, let me open up my loving arms and my loving legs, dive right in, the water's fine? Is that what you say? Or do you say, pack your bags? I'm going to put on my little witch's cap and my fancy high heel shoes. I'm going to go find me a real man. A good man. A man who'll love me for sure. And you know, I'll tell you something. I actually thought I found myself one. I did. I actually thought I found myself one. Thank you!
Cinderella. 10 minutes ago, this is Rachel as Cinderella.
And Damien as Prince Charming.
10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how-do-you-dos. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel, with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and plain, and I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again.
Alright, well, hello everyone. I hope you're having a pleasant evening so far. My name is Colby Autry, and I'll be performing a piece called The Worker. It is about an extremely overworked man who is venting to his wife. Well, hope you enjoy it. So, alright, look. Recently, you know how a lot of people have been being laid off, right? Right now, I'm not laid off. It's just, well, I've been running the entire accounting department, but don't get excited. It's not like I'm management or got a promotion or anything. No one else is there, really. It's just me running it. There's no one there to manage. You know, they have me answering all of the phones, seeing how there's no receptionist. And guess what? They let go of the entire technical department. So guess what? I have to fix all of the computers. How brilliant is that? Oh, here's one of the best ones. They got rid of customer services. So guess who gets to field all of the customers' complaints? Right here. I get to organize and dispute all of the mail in the mailroom. I'm doing all of the janitorial work. I'm doing research and development. I'm in the cafeteria. And you know what? I received a memo today, which I had to type myself. Secretary, saying I had to brush up on all of the state and federal guidelines because tomorrow, as soon as I walk in those doors, I have to mediate all of the workers' disputes. Well, I hate to cut our conversation too short, but I have to go take the CEO's dog out for a poop because he has to go 4 times a day on a very, very tight schedule.
I'm Taylor Gallagher, and I'm going to be doing a skit called I Oughta Be in Pictures. I ugly, but he's kind of cute. And I didn't want to disappoint him. I felt very grateful to him. And I wanted to fool around too, only I didn't know how. I didn't want to be one of those girls they call easy, but I didn't want to be hard to get either. So I just kissed him, and I decided not to deal with it. But this weekend, I think I'm going to have to deal with it. See, these are the kind of things I talk to you about with my mother, but she doesn't really trust men, and you can guess why. And well, Grandma, well, sex isn't really her best subject. I mentioned it to her about 2 to 3 times, but she just pretended she was asleep. I mean, I have to have my first time sometime. I could just take a couple glasses of wine and just plunge right in. But what you think matters to me, and you're my father, so... If my first time sounds Gordon, it's gonna be with someone. So should I ask you some questions? Okay. Emotionally, is it different for the guy than it is the girl? It is? How old were you your first time? 15? Who was the girl? Fine. So, what was it like with Mom? That's a personal question, isn't it? Did you do it with her before or after marriage? She said after. I knew she lied. That's why I can't ask her about these kind of things. So what was it like? Making love. Because she was so cold and bitter after you left. It's like it's like you took her with you. It's just, it was bad enough that you left, but you couldn't have left my mom there for me. If she could teach me how to walk, how come she couldn't teach me how to love? I didn't think it was too much to ask. She used to hold me. She used to hold me so tight. It felt like she was trying to squeeze the love out of me that she wasn't getting anywhere else. That's why I came here to see you, because she won't let me in. You know, I grew up to be someone I didn't want to be. I grew up to be a substitute. You want to know God's honest truth? I don't even like acting. I go in for an interview, and my heart pounds so hard. You can see it coming through my blouse. I just wanted to come out here and see who you were. I wanted to know why I was scared every time a boy wanted to reach out and touch me. I just wanted to know the answers. I didn't think it was too much. I know Grandma's dead. I know she probably can't hear me. I just wanted someone to listen to me. That's why I talk to her every day. Because I want someone to know it's me, Libby, not someone who's not there. I love Mom so much. I didn't mean to say anything against her. I just want her to let me in. I just don't know why she won't let me in. Boy, oh boy. I really opened up little waterworks, didn't I? I hope you have blood in your nose.
And we are going to be performing a scene called Love. No! Harry Berlin! I was just walking by and I caught a glimpse of you and I thought to myself, I just bet that's Harry Berlin. I just bet that's Harry Berlin. And sure enough, it's old Harry Berlin himself. How's it going, Harry? I think it's been about 15 years since the last time I've seen you.
Is 15 years?
15 years.
Hard to believe.
15 years next month, as a matter of fact.
Time sure flies.
Oh, it sure does.
Who are you?
Milt Manville, your old college buddy from Polyarts U.
Yes, Milt, how are you?
I'm doing great. When I got out of college, I went straight into stocks, bonds, and securities. The money just keeps rolling in. Take a look at this watch.
Oh, wow, that's
24 karat gold.
very nice.
Notice the label?
Wow.
Go ahead, sniff. Oh. Well, that's it for me, Harry. How have you been doing? Let's hear it.
Well, Milt, I have to admit, it's just awful, really awful. I'm at the end of my line here. Everything's kind of just falling apart.
You don't get it.
You know, Milt, it's people, the world, life and death, all of the old questions. I'm just all choked up with them, you know?
Who?
You know what? I was only out of school for, it seemed like just a couple of weeks when it hit me just out of the blue. It was disillusionment, despair, debilitation. It seemed to have hit me all at once.
Oh.
You know? I can remember back. I was sitting in the park that day, and I looked up, and I saw standing before me. It was how can I put this into words? It was a dog, Milt, a fox terrier. I could have sworn it was a fox terrier.
Let's just say it was a dog, Harry.
Okay, and it was a fox terrier, a dog, and it was standing right in front of me, on its hind legs. It had this wrinkled little old face and a little white beard. It looked like a little old man. And you know, the thing is, Milt, the dog was laughing at me. The stupid dog was laughing at me. And you know, it was, from that minute forward, it was as if I was dragged to the edge of a cliff and forced to look down. Nothing mattered to me.
Your plans to go to medical school?
I couldn't.
The book where you were writing?
No use.
Your Greek studies.
I couldn't. Don't you understand? I couldn't go on. There was no roots, no life force. I traveled everywhere, and I looked every place. And there was nothing. Still nothing. And you know, tonight was going to be just another stupid gesture in search for answers, and it was going to end it all.
You don't mean.
That's right.
I'm ashamed of you, Harry. I'm just ashamed of you just this moment.
Ask me what I believe in.
What do you believe in, Harry?
I haven't found anything to believe in.
How can someone go living without believing in anything?
Can't you see? That's the problem that I'm faced with.
Now, let's not lose our heads here. Don't you think it's a little unusual, just a little unusual, that I'd be having you by just this minute, this exact minute, this moment, that you were contemplating this terrible thing?
Don't.
I didn't say it. But science does not have all the answers.
You know, Talking about it is only making me feel worse. I don't think you know the pain and the agony that I lived through.
Help! Help! Harry! Harry! Speak to me! Say something!
That's just how it happens.
You scared the life out of me. Why don't you see a doctor, a therapist?
I don't need to see a doctor or a therapist or anyone. Don't you see? I know what is going on with me. Sometimes I just lose my sight because I no longer have the will to live. Milt, where are you?
Gotcha! Well, hey.
Lead me back to the bench, Milt.
Over here.
Thanks, Milt.
See.
Hello again, my name is Kayla. I will be performing Crazy by Lindy Jones. Easy? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Do I look crazy to you? How do you know what crazy is? Have you ever been crazy? I've never been crazy. I don't know what crazy is. Why do you think that I'm crazy? Because of what happened to me? Do you even know what happened to me, doctor? Or do you just know what it says on that paper? Lost 2 children in fire. I know what it says. And I know what it means. Do you know what it means, doctor? How could you? Were you there that day? Did you see my life go to hell in a matter of seconds? Did you ever see my girls? Then how do you know what happened to me? Has it ever happened to you? No? See, I didn't think so. Now why don't you let me help you understand that paper a little bit better? No one, I'm just tricky, that's all.
The FBI after me, first the dog, and now this. I'm freaking out.
Relax, all right? Just relax, it's okay. It's not gonna eat you or anything.
You're gonna eat me!
I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not gonna come any closer.
I'm fierce! I don't know. I put up a wallet because I'm a lion. But if you let me leave, I'll tell you where to keep my gold.
I don't want your gold!
You'll never take me alive!
Shut up and listen. I'm Beth, and I'm trapped here.
And you're hungry too.
I'm not hungry. I don't want to be in this movie. I'm just trying to find Oz so I can get out of here, but some munchkin loser told me that they sold the Yellow Brick Road. So I guess we'll be singing or dancing.
I get really nervous when I sing or dance.
I'm sure you do. But do you know how to find the wizard? I have a funny feeling I'm not going to get out of here until I find him.
The wizard's a terrible man. You should just kill him and look at you. I heard stories that he blows fire and
He's not. He's just a guy with a balloon.
a terrifying balloon.
Do you know how to find him?
Well, without the Elder Grover, I have to go through the deadly forest, and then through the deadly field of flowers, and then over the deadly gentle hill, and we're never gonna make it, so I'm gonna stay right here.
You know, if you find a wizard, he could give you some courage.
You like that one of you, so you can kill me!
I'm not gonna kill you!
That's exactly what somebody who's gonna kill me was gonna say.
I'm freaking out.
What's the deadly thing over my head?
The sky.
It's trying to kill me too!
Calm down.
Okay, but I'm not gonna like it.
Look, you don't have to be afraid of anything. Hey. I'm down here.
Ow!
You don't have to be afraid of everything most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
What about the rest of the time?
Well, there are some times where you do need to be scared.
Oh my god!
Stop it! Look, you can stay here. Of course, you will be all alone.
Alone?
Ah, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like the trees can come alive and eat you.
Now that you mention it, the tree does look kind of sinister.
It's not like the grass can come alive and kill you.
How can it kill me?
If you take it off, it can grow teeth and eat your feet off.
How do I take it off?
I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. I gotta go, but I don't want to forget my dog.
Wait. What if I go with you to go find the wizard?
Okay.
Okay, follow me. Stop following me, it freaks me out!
Then what am I supposed to do?
Go ahead of me so I know where I'm going.
I don't know where I'm going.
So we're even. Go forward and for heaven's sakes look out for those deadly flowers.
Michael Barker, and I will be doing Mr. Cellophane from Chicago. Bob, if your ears bleed, you can't sue me. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised their voice up way up loud and waved their arms and shook their leg, you'd notice him. If someone in a movie show yelled, "Fire! In the second row! This whole place is a hurricane!" you'd notice him. And even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that person, it should be invisible, inconsequential. Me. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Suppose you was a little cat, residing in a person's flat, who fed you fish and scratched your ears. You notice him. Suppose you was a woman wed, and sleeping in a double bed with one man for 7 years. You notice him. A human being's made of more than air. With all that bulk, you're bound to see him there. Unless, of course, that person, it should be unimpressive, undistinguished. You know who. Should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Never even know. I'm there. I hope I didn't waste y'all's time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. Tonight, I am going to perform for you the Cabaret. And unfortunately, this is very disappointing because I missed my tea. But nevertheless, without further ado, I give to you the Cabaret. Tones, really. Slidey toes, did Gar and Gilmer cargoes and the bone rafts outgrade. Beware the jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird and shun the froggish Bandersnatch. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the man some foe he saw. And so rested he by the tum-tum tree, and stood a while in thought. And as an offish thought he stood, Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whiffling through the toggy wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through. The vorpal sword went snigger snack. He left it dead, and with his head, he went galloping back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Kiss day He thought of in his joy. 'Twas really in the slimy comb, began gimbled in the way. All whimsy for the bottom all nuts out grey. Excuse me, but I must get my tea.
Thank you so much for coming. Michael Barker, Dylan Tuttle, Rachel Lassiter, Damian Taylor Gallagher, Kayla Watts, Leela Hampton, Michael Eiler, Colby Autry, the one and only Andrew Goodbar. He makes everything work. We thought we'd have a little bit of talk right at the end of this. During the time of the performance today, I remembered seeing a play a long time ago, for a lot of you in probably the middle 70s. And it was a play by an author named Fugard. And he's a South African, and he was writing about apartheid at the time. And it was called Sezwe Bande is Dead. And the last image was an image of a naked man who had been suffering the entire time in the play. And he simply said, "I'm a man. I'm just a man." And I never forgot it. It was so powerful that after you watch these people interact in their society, suddenly the person being tormented stepped to the center of the stage, and he reminded us what theater was about. The fact that we are men and women, and we have these bodies, and we have all this other crap that surrounds us. But in the end, it's very, very centered. And what you saw are people taking a risk, taking a risk. So what I'd like to do is I'd like some discussion. Anything that you thought perhaps about why some of the stuff was selected, right? We've got this Repo opera, yeah, whoa. We've got Cinderella, right, straight from Broadway, Tony Award revival, okay? Any thoughts, anything you'd like to say? Help me out.
Very talented young people.
Great. Wonderful.
say anything. We're not gonna say anything.
I was
either.
gonna say, Mike, you got that song stuck in my head now.
You can't haunt you for the rest of your lives.
Can I give a shout out to Dr. Michelle Hansen?
I was impressed by the talent of an acting one class. I didn't expect to see such great entertainment. Thank you.
Oh, you're so nice. You're so wonderful. Yes.
Happy, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Kayla.
Kayla, okay. How did you go about getting ready to do that very powerful piece about the Lord who loves it?
I don't know. I have a lot of theater experience, and it's a piece I've always looked at and really thought, I wonder what I could do with that. And I guess I've drawn on some personal stuff I've been through and twisted it. I mean, I've not been in anything near that, but it was hard. It was hard to reach that emotion with, I mean, I don't even have kids, so.
You did very well.
Thank you.
I thought she did very well about talking to her dad. That one almost had me.
What a piece! Can you imagine the
Yeah.
daughter asking her father, what is sex like between you and mom?
It went from like being funny to serious. So real, she did that really well. You played it also well.
Well, if no one else is gonna say it, Dylan, tell me. You know, I know we both are fans of Repo the Genetic Opera, but why did you pick that one over like your other choices of Avenue Q and all that?
That was my question.
That's my favorite, one of my favorite pieces ever.
No, like why that particular song? There's so much in that one.
It's, to me, it's a commentary on where we're headed. The fact that things are now becoming more mechanical and less human, and we're headed in a really scary direction with the fact that we're all, you know, there's so much reliance on technology, and Repo really overemphasizes it in a way that it can do it.
And the girl culture course.
Oh, that too. It was a pain to find blue glow sticks.
We're at Walmart forever. Working with all these guys is amazing, and I ran out of the Prince outfit, and then Taylor was doing my hair, and I was putting all this stuff on my face and on my hands. This group of people is awesome.
Absolutely. These people are great. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll get a chance to please you again, if in fact you were pleased. On May the 2nd, we're going to do 2 one-acts in here. It'll be a similar kind of venue. You're all invited to come back. It will be the last exercise of the semester. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much.